What's going on, guys? Marcus Crockett back with another video. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 steps on how to go from being in debt to having financial freedom. So with that said, let's get into it. Okay, so here's the thing. In my personal opinion, I feel like starting a business is the best way to go from debt to financial freedom, or just reach your financial freedom, period. There are going to be people who are going to say you can do it through real estate, you can do it through, investing with stocks. Those things are true, but I look at some of the best real estate people, some of the best investors, your Warren Buffetts of the world. Those guys started a business first, and then they ventured off to do real estate or do investments, right? So I'm always going to say, starting a business first. Now, here's the thing. If you've just started your business, congratulations, because at least you took the first step to getting to financial freedom, right? You want to get out of the space where you're in, the space where we've all been, where we're frustrated, we don't got enough money to pay bills, or, we're going to a job that we don't like. At least you've made the step from that position to getting a little bit closer to where you want to be. So congratulations to you for that. But this is where most people tend to trip up. When they first start, they'll do it. They got their name, they spent money on their business cards, they spent money on all of these different things, right? And then they'll go off and they'll say, okay, well, how can I get accounts? Well, then they'll start looking on places like Angie's List. I don't know if that's still a thing. Home Advisor, one of those places like Thumbtack. They'll create a Facebook page, and they'll put all their stuff on there, and then they'll post, right? Well, all of those things can work. They can get you business, but that's not really a real way to build your business. Some of the things that you can do to build a business, to start to give you traction, to get clients, right away, or at least within the first 30 to 60 days, you can go ahead and do some door knocking. I'll put a video up top. I'll show you an exact method that I used to do, and no, it still works. I'll show you this method. It's for free. It doesn't cost anything. You go ahead and start doing that. You'll generate traffic, and you will begin to get clients if you do this method, right? Some of the other things that you can do, I also have an appointment setting service. Within 30 days, you're going to get exactly what you pay for. Like we have review after review after review of people consistently getting exactly what they pay for. We're exceeding expectations, and that part of the business is only growing, is getting bigger and bigger. So depending on where you are, you can go on one of those 2 directions, and both ways do work. One's free, one's paid. When it comes to the Facebook, posting on Facebook, that can work. That's considered more so like a word of mouth. But if you're just getting started, here's why it won't work. Because you don't have a base, right? If you're relying on your friends or your family to share your post, and then someone seeing their post and giving you a contract based off of that, that can happen. But again, you can't really build your business off of that. That works more so like if you were in like housekeeping, or you're doing like more of the residential stuff. For the commercial side, that way really isn't going to work. I'm not saying that word of mouth doesn't work, but if you're brand new and you're posting on Facebook, don't expect to really take off and have financial freedom as fast as you would if you would do some of the other methods. The only way that word of mouth really works, right? And this is something most people really not going to tell you. You need to already have clients, and you need to be in there doing a good job. You need to be, your clients have to like you. You have to always, there's so many different things that go into it. But once you have a decent amount of clients, word of mouth definitely will work. That's something that we still use, right? You can grow your business. There's certain ways that we go about doing it, to where we're consistently growing our business that way. Word of mouth does work, but it just matters on where you are in your business and the influence that you have on the people that you're currently servicing. The other thing that I do definitely want to point on, this is another free method, is set up your Google My Business account, right? So set that up. It does not take long. It is still very effective. And it does not cost you any money, right? So that doesn't cost anything. The door knocking doesn't cost anything. But the door knocking and the Google My Business, it takes a little bit of time. If you're just getting in and you want to get some accounts as quickly as possible, again, I'm going to go ahead. I'll put the link down below for our appointment setting service. Within 30 days, you're going to get exactly what you pay for. So now that you started your business, you use some of the methods that I just went over. You're starting to get accounts, clients are coming in, you're growing a little bit, right? Well, now you have to build a team. This is going to be the second step, is going to be build out your team. Now, your team is going to look like this, right? And it's not going to be limited to this. You're going to have a team of workers. Now, you can either go with W-4 workers or you can go with subcontractors. The way it's completely up to you on how you choose to move forward with this. But your team isn't just going to be limited to the people who are actually doing the work. You're going to need to set up a system that automatically sends out invoices. You want to have a list of email templates set up. You want to have your SOPs set up, your standard operating procedures. So that way that when you're training people or when people are coming in and you're hiring them, they already have a packet of ways to do things, right? They know how to go in and clean a bathroom. They know how to clean a kitchen. They know how to make the elevator, inside the elevator look presentable, how to make the front door look, they know all of these things because everything is packaged together in a nice packet where anyone can go through and read it, right? It makes 100% sense. And that way you have a level of consistency. Things are consistently getting done over and over and over again. It's the same reason why, like if you go to, Wendy's in Ohio, right? The #1 Wendy's in Ohio is going to taste the same as a #1 Wendy's in California or wherever, right? It's going to be the same because they have standard operating procedures on how to do things. They don't have just one trainer that's training everyone over and over and over again, right? So this is just a part of building your team. And another part of building your team would be having a bookkeeping system, having an accounting system. The reason why you're setting all of this stuff up is because the name of the game is financial freedom, which means that you're really just buying your time back, right? You buy your time back so that you can go do whatever you want to do, and then money is still going to keep coming in, right? This is why we're setting all of this stuff up, right? So here's the third thing. After you have your business set up, you figured out what marketing method you want to use, and you've built started a team, you're growing a team, you're building a team. Now it's up to you to scale your company, right? Now, scaling your company, you have to do what works for you, okay? So for me, for example, I don't need to make 8 figures a year, right? My company doesn't need to do that for me to be comfortable, for me to be good. Not comfortable, but good, right? For me to have the level of freedom that I have, I don't need to do 8 figures a year. To be honest, I really don't need to do 7 figures a year. My business is set up right now is like this. This is how my business is structured. My marketing is on point. Like everything is good with my marketing. I have my teams all ready. They're set up. Everything's ready to go. I've never ever missed any payday, right? No one's ever not been paid. I've always been paid, but my business works like this, right? So I have all of those things. We make payday each and every time. I'm able to get paid so that I'm able to pay my bills. But then on top of me being able to get paid, I still take a percentage of profit every single month, and then it's distributed to me on each quarter, on the first of each quarter. This is the way that I choose to have it set up. So all of my bills are paid, right? And then every quarter I get a lump sum of money to go do whatever I want to go do. So as you set your business up this way, and I want to be 100% clear, your business does not have to do the numbers my business does in order for you to be able to take the amount of profit that I take, or for you to even be able to take profit at all. But set your business up in a way foundationally that's similar to what I'm saying. And on the first of on the first of every quarter, or each quarter, you'll take your lump sum, right? And now you can pay off the debt that you had before. Once your debt is paid off, you don't have to worry about that. Your business is growing, you're getting paid, your bills are being paid, and all that money that you were using for debt or that was paying off debt, you can now invest it into stocks or into real estate or into other things that's going to help you grow your wealth, help you grow your net worth. Or you can just say, you know what, twice a year, I'm going to take my profit, and we're gonna go on a mini vacation or on a big vacation or wherever. We just got back from Cancun. We just got back from Cancun. It didn't cost anything. The business paid for everything, right? Throughout the year, we put money away, made sure everything was good. I took profit and went ahead and paid for everything. So this is something that, you know, we've been doing, we've continued to do. We're probably going to go on a little bit more vacations as time goes on. But if I was stuck in a job and if I was reliant on an employer, you know, giving me a paycheck every 2 weeks, I wouldn't be able to do the things that I'm doing. So really, like, my biggest thing that I want you to take away from this video is everything I'm saying is not only possible, but it is doable, and it's a lot easier than you think. It does not take, you know, a massive amount of money to be able to start your business and grow it, right? You want to be able to incrementally grow it so that it's sustainable for you. You don't want to get in and grow it too fast, or you don't want to, you know, be in it and you know, look and say, I only made, you know, $4,000 last year. You want to be able to get it to the point where eventually you can walk away from your job if you choose to, right? And have your business fund your life, your vacations, you know, your kids' college, whatever it is that you want to fund. If you're curious on like how I set my business up to where I'm able to take my profit quarterly, I'm going to go ahead and link a book in the description. Guys, this is a powerful, powerful book. This is one of the books that I wish that I would have had when I first started my company, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and link that down below as well. Again, if you need walkthroughs, if you need to actually set up and meet with decision makers, that link is in below, and I promise you, you will get what you pay for within 30 days or your money back, right? There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You're gonna get exactly what you pay for. And then also too, I really want to put that out real quick. If you need extra help, if you need, you know, an extra hand or a little bit more help, the links to all of my consultations will be down below as well. Also, the Facebook group, free Facebook group. Go ahead, make sure that you join that. Once we reach 100 members, I'm giving away a walkthrough, right? So that makes you eligible. Once you're in the group, you have a business, you're active in the business, that makes you eligible to win a walkthrough. We're gonna be doing a drawing as soon as we get to that 100 members. Because that's it for today's video. But like I say, in the game of business, spectators are only going to watch. Hustlers get into the game so they can win. I'm always dropping jewels. Just make sure you're in position to pick them up. You do that by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Once again, my name is Marcus Crockett. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.